How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace. Today I'm once again joined by Songbird.
Hello, hello.
And today we are checking out Polyphia featuring Steve Vai, Ego Death. So it's been a while since I checked out Polyphia, and it's been a little bit since I checked out Steve Vai. Songbird wanted to check out a Polyphia song, so here we are. Do you know anything about Polyphia or Steve Vai?
Not about Steve Vai. I've heard just like tiny bits of Polyphia here and there, but not really sat down and listened. So I'm very excited. I've been very impressed by what I heard.
Okay, cool. So they have been around since 2010. They're a progressive rock band.
Mhm.
And they're actually from Plano, Texas. And anytime there is a musician from Texas, I always make sure to mention that.
Nice, nice.
So I kind of grew up a little bit close to that area. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, and there's four members in the group. So you have Tim Henson, who's one of the guitarists, Scott LePage, who is another guitarist, Clay Gober, who is the bassist, Clay Aishleman, who is the drummer. Let me know if I pronounced that right or butchered it. That'd be awesome. So if you notice, none of them say vocalist. And I don't know a lot about Steve Vai. I do know he is a guitarist who has been around since at least 1978. So he's been
Oh,
playing
wow.
for a while, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And he's played with very famous artists like Frank Zappa, and I believe he learned from Joe Satriani, who is another famous guitarist.
Wow.
So it's like a whole like family of guitar people, basically, just
That's
like
awesome.
a tight knit group, you know. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to check this one out. So I say we go ahead and get started if you're ready.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Before we do though, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. It tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All our socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we're reacting to is also in there. And without further ado, Polyphia featuring Steve Vai, Ego Death. Here we go. yeah, it's unbelievable how they play.
Oh, oh my gosh. I love math rock too. So like this is right up my alley with the changing time signatures and
Mhm.
just like, oh my god, it's so good and they're so talented.
Yeah, just an unbelievable amount of talent. It's just it's crazy.
I can't imagine my hands moving that fast.
I can't imagine the amount of practice you have to do to get to that level. How many
Seriously.
years it takes.
Yep. And with the tapping and stuff too, like the tapping riffs, oh my
Yeah,
gosh. So,
it's
so good.
it's unbelievable. Yeah, I've seen a
Interesting.
lot of 5 string basses lately because like growing up, I've been so used to 4 string basses, and
Right.
I'm realizing, yeah, there's quite a few 5 string basses now. Like
Mhm.
it's becoming more commonplace to see those. I feel like.
For sure. I feel like I've seen a lot more five-string basses than I've seen seven-string guitars. So that's why I was like staring at the screen trying to see if I was just hallucinating or what was going on.
Yeah, I think when I saw Playing God with
Mhm.
them, I could have sworn I saw 8 strings on it, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was 7. And there's like one specific guitar brand that does that. It's an Ibanez guitar. I believe that's how you
Okay.
pronounce it.
I've never heard of it. I've never seen it before, and it's fascinating. I mean, again, we're just adding on to the list of the way these people are badass, and like not only is it six strings, it's seven, and they're doing the tapping, and they're doing all the other stuff. Like it's just very impressive.
Yeah, if you notice, actually both guitars are 7 string.
Yep.
This song, I counted at least 3 different like sound changes, I guess,
hmm
like not tempo changes because it's pretty constant,
Yeah.
but like we've had, like, at first Tim was playing like an acoustic guitar, and
hmm
then we jumped to the next section and all electric, and then we jumped to like the garage, the parking
hmm
garage, and now we're on top of the parking garage, I think.
Yeah, yeah. It's really cool because there's like obviously it's progressive, rock, so it's got that kind of harder sound, but there's a little bit of like a funky groove to it too,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Yeah, no, there absolutely is, and I think it's a great mashup of genre, and I think they pull it
Mhm.
off very well.
Also, that drum set. Oh, beautiful,
That drum set is phenomenal looking,
gorgeous.
and like just their instruments are just beautiful, just
And
all
they
of
make
them.
beautiful sounds. I'm here for
Yes,
it.
100%. I need more,
Give it to me. Let's go.
so let's get back to it. So here we go.
I was expecting a trumpet, but I love it. That was perfect.
It was definitely unexpected. I think it was a great way to end it.
But they really did kind of cap it all off really nicely because it just brings that kind of groove into it that I talked about a little bit earlier. I
Yeah,
think they did a nice little summation with that. That was so cool.
that was absolutely cool. Like, I just like bringing in Steve Vai into this. I have to imagine Steve Vai is kind of an inspiration for them. Like being able to play with, one of your like your inspirations, like it has to be awesome. And in this, like I feel like we get kind of old and new generations together, kind of clashing, like just
Yep.
bridging the gap. And I
Mhm.
think it is so cool. That shot where they were like back to back.
Yes, I loved that. That
That
was
was
so good.
such an awesome shot.
It really was. And I think you're really onto something there with being able to kind of show what Steve Vai is known for. It's very vastly different than what they're known for with like the tapping riffs and all the things that they're doing, but they're still both equally impressive in their own right. And I think that the presence that Steve Vai has when he plays guitar was really on display there. It was all just so good. I loved it.
So, according to Google,
Mhm.
Grammy Award winning producer and trumpet player Brass Tracks also appears on the track. So I'm guessing that was
Oh,
Brass Tracks.
awesome. I've never heard of Brass Tracks before,
I've
but
never heard, yeah.
I'll look him up now.
Yeah, I definitely would love to learn some information about him as well. Also, I love like I mentioned earlier, the different locations that we're doing
Mhm.
here. And on top of the parking garage, I love that chair, that throne that
Yes.
that they used. So at first it was Scott sitting in the chair, and then when we make it back up onto the roof,
Mhm.
it's the same chair, it looks like, and
Mhm.
Steve Vai is in it as well. So I
Yeah.
thought it was cool that they used the same chair, and like
Mhm.
it's just a great shot. And that I love that while we're playing throughout the day, like they basically play throughout the day until
Yeah.
the sun goes down.
Yes.
And I thought that was like there has to be some kind of like symbolism. They had some like really beautiful shots here.
Oh, yeah. I really loved the shot from when you're standing behind the band, you go through and you see brass tracks. That was such a beautiful shot.
Yeah, because like it's like they're moving forward through the band
Mhm.
up
Yeah.
to brass tracks.
Yeah, they shot this really, really well.
Yeah, very very well done, very
Mhm.
well performed. If y'all have any suggestions or anything we should know about, definitely drop those in the comments below. Would love to check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. Tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All our socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. The release schedule, I always drop on the socials a couple days early. So if you would like a sneak peek as to what's coming out the following week, that's the best way to do that. If you're interested in supporting the channel, getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. Each request is only $5 and it helps me out a bunch. The link to the video we reacted to is also in there. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment hashtag ego death. I think that's it for this reaction. Check you out in the next one. Bye guys.
Hey.